Interesting. I didn't notice that I was losing cameras. I should. Oh, Jesus! Ooh. Okay. Didn't even get to do an intro yet. We're looking at a parked car outside in a Freddy suit. Obviously, very reminiscent of FNAF 2's, you know, mid or like cutscenes. But what am I looking at exactly? Or he is coming here. Okay. Hey there, and welcome to One Night at Freddy Fazbear's by Kasovsky over on Game Jolt. Now, this came out a couple days ago, and I'm finally getting a chance to play it. From what I understand, this is meant to be not necessarily a remake of FNAF 1, but as they put it, an amplification of FNAF 1. Making FNAF 1 more FNAF 1, I guess. I guess kind of like honing in on what made FNAF 1 so great. And I'm curious to see how that's gonna go. I should mention that the game is currently in like early access, like beta, I suppose. But I think it's mainly like just like it's the complete game kind of, but with like, you know, bugs and issues and stuff like that that are still present, you know, beta and all that. But regardless, let's just get right into it. Help wanted. Freddy Fazbear'S Pizza is seeking a reliable, observant individual for overnight security coverage. Duties include monitoring camera feeds, checking building perimeter, ensuring the safe operation of our interactive robotic mascots. Nice detail. 12 a.m. on Sunday. Okay. It's been a while since I played a Kasovsky game. The Return of Bloody Nights, 2 years ago. Still missing. Okay. We have the lights. Doors. I can hear the phone.
Hello?
Oh, whoa.
There you are. So, hey, welcome. You must be the new night guy. Vincent here, maintenance and security liaison. It's your first night and all, I figured I'd leave you a little message to help, you know, ease you in. It's a lot at once, but hey, no pressure. You'll do fine. I've been watching your kind settle in for years.
Your kind?
And, I actually used to sit in that same chair. Long nights, real quiet. Until it's not. I'm technically finishing up my last week here. Kind of. 1 foot out the door, 1 foot still inside. Can't quite leave, huh? Anyway, corporate wants me to read this thing. It's, a formality. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear'S Pizza, a place for fun, family, and fantasy. Fazbear Entertainment is not liable for injury, dismemberment, or psychological trauma. In the event of disappearance, a report will be filed after 90 days, or once the carpets have been thoroughly shampooed and any biological materials are removed. Cute,
okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Now listen, the characters. Yeah, the animatronics. They get lively at night. Quirky. Some people call it glitchy, but I think that's such a clinical word. It's more instinctual. Like they remember something. I heard once, back when this place was very popular and often open, that sometimes they used to stare at the cameras longer than they should. Like as if they knew someone was watching. Watching back. Like they were looking for something. Or someone. And now they're alone. But they remember. That's the thing about memory. It doesn't rot like flesh does. They used to wander during the day, too. But then there were complaints. Weird smells, fluids, sneers. And then, one day, some kids didn't go home. Probably just wandered off. Kids do that.
Yeah, they just walk off, never come back.
Things. So, back to you. You're the one locked in here tonight. See, the animatronics, if they see you, well, they don't see you. Not really. Not like a person. No. They see something else. They're metal. Wires exposed. And it's against protocol to have that out and about. So they'll try to help their way. They'll try to put you into one of the suits. The old suits, they're tight, heavy, packed with coils, rods, pistons, like a rib cage made of steel. There's this part around the jaw. It clamps real slow, like a bear trap that's not in any hurry. And your body doesn't really fit in there, you know? Not unless you're already hollowed out. But don't worry, you'll black out before the bad part. Usually. Not that this'll happen. I mean, if you're smart. You are smart, aren't you?
I sure hope so.
Just watch the cams. Keep your head down, doors only when you have to. Those things drink power like blood. Well, I'll check in tomorrow, if you're still breathing. Nighty-night.
Okay. From what I understand, or remember rather, I think the voice actor for the phone guy is the same voice actor for Walthall Brogy, who's the CEO in the Return of Bloody Knights games, so returning voice actor. I can kind of tell in the voice, they sound so familiar. They pretty much took the phone guy and made him a lot more, for one, like the way he speaks to you is a lot more sinister, obviously. Kind of like pointing to the idea that these animatronics are more than alive, obviously. And I don't know why, for a second, like, I was hearing him talk, and I don't know why, it gave me impressions of, like, the Mimics,
You're breathing too loud. They hate that.
What? I thought you ended the phone call. What? Also, wait. Wait, time error. Wait, hold on. Wait, what time is it? Huh? Okay, hold on. I don't even know what's happening anymore. I keep hearing footsteps. I've been hearing footsteps the whole time, but there's nothing outside. I got so, like, okay. I didn't even get to, like, process my thoughts or anything. Entrance. Wait, was that wait, that camera wasn't available before. Or was camera 9 not available? No, it was camera 9. Where's camera 9? Camera malfunction. We can see the kitchen, but we can't see the... Oh, wait. Something on my left? Maybe?
They said it was a party, and it was. Just not for long.
So he's like ominously, like, I guess, dropping little story bits about the missing children incident. Oh, okay, that's a really creepy effect. I like that. I should probably, you know, be careful of my left, to be honest. Oh, you know what's so creepy about that? It looks like from that angle when he's just looking. Oh, what was that? When he was like looking down for a bit there. It looked as though there was someone in the suit. So that was already... like I saw that, it was already a bit unsettling. Okay, why is Freddy laughing so much? I don't even know where Freddy's at. Also, wait, hold on. Who's that on the... Oh, Chica, there you are. Also, there's so much happening. I can't pay attention.
You're breathing too loud.
Yes, you criticized me on that already. Okay, well, it's not my fault, okay? I gotta do this, you know, for a living, literally. Missing person poster for a girl. That girl looks a lot like Cassidy from The Return to Bloody Knights. I wonder if that's meant to be like an Easter egg of sorts. Ooh, animatronic character server pizza and pop-up. That wasn't there before. It's like a... I clicked it. I clicked it. Why did I click it? I'm just trying to figure out where. I'm trying to like look at all the other details here. I just wanted to wait for the phone call to stop. But let's see here. We have notes on the board, right? Power Surge 217. Let me just take a look at the cameras, make sure I'm in the clear a little bit. Okay. Yeah, Power Surge 217. Don't talk about Jeremy, reference to 1987 Bite or Bite of 87. Can someone please clean the ball pit? Smells like death. I wonder why. We also have lock all side doors before midnight, and...
He was just a kid. Didn't even fight back. Just looked up at me like I was gonna fix it.
A kid that looked up at me. Are they trying to like paint this from like the perspective of like I mean, I should, I guess, preface this, at least from what the game page says, there is no like major focus on story here or anything. But I'm just trying to like go off the phone calls and like the way they're speaking. And it makes it seem as though they're trying to portray the phone guy as like the one that killed the kids, right? Like obviously, you know, that classic game theory about the phone guy, or I guess it wasn't the phone guy. The whole theory at the very beginning with game theory, right, was that you were the killer this whole time. But then obviously, you know, with FNAF 2, then obviously the theory started popping up about you being, or the phone guy being the killer, right, with the purple guy and all that. With all that, you know, regardless, right, it seems like because the phone guy is the one that's kind of telling us all
Funny
this.
how they all ran, except one. He followed me. He thought it was a game.
Like they're painting, like they're clearly going for the interpretation of, or at least, you know, with the phone guy dialogue, they're clearly trying to be like, yeah, the phone guy is the killer, right, with the way that he speaks. Which is, I mean, I will say, voice actor-wise, they're definitely nailing that part. I was trying to, like, say this before I got interrupted by Freddy. But, I don't know, it was weird. Like, when I was hearing him speak, part of me, like, instantly thought Mimic. Like, the way how the Mimic's distorted voice sounded like, I guess. I don't know, it just made me think of that. The way, like, he spoke a bit sometimes. Like, it didn't feel normal, or maybe that's not the right way to say it, but it felt like something was off with the phone call itself, which, I mean, you know, take that for all you will. I'm just saying the phone call sounded a bit sketchy, you know, the way that he sounded. Now Freddy got inside my room, I just don't know when. Hold on. Aha, okay, so
I didn't do it for fun. I did it to see what they'd become.
see, yeah, I almost was too slow with that. I was almost too slow with that. Now I should mention, right, as I said, because it's like a beta version, one of the main details they mentioned is that a lot of the sounds, right, are from FNAF 1. Oh my god. A lot of the sounds are from FNAF 1. Yes? Oh, it's me. Oh. Wait. My door's just closed. I can't... Is that like a news broadcast? I can't interact with anything. Okay, actually, it's a good thing that I... Okay. That was... Why are you still staring at me? Go. Shoot. Okay, that was... I was worried something was gonna go wrong there. Oh, you gotta be joking.
They said it was a party, and it was. Just not for long.
Oh! Freddy got me again. Damn. I didn't know where Freddy was there. You know, the more I hear that phone call, the more it sounds a lot like Henry. Like, you know, it sounds like Henry's voice, obviously. Like, there's like a, I don't know, something about the pitch that, like, I think that was maybe also why I recognize it so much. It sounds so much like Henry from the FNAF 6 final speech, right? So something about the way, the intonation, the pitch, I guess, you know, how, like, deep that voice is, along with, like, the spacing of, like, the phrasing and everything. It reminds me of Henry. Wait, I lost camera 3. Ooh. Why did I lose camera 3? Interesting. I didn't notice that I was losing cameras. I should. Oh, Jesus! I didn't know Freddy could be there. Oh boy. That gives me anxiety. I don't like that. Oh, no, 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 no. Hi. Bye-bye. Okay. Close one. I must... You know what? The more I think about it, maybe... Jesus. So that was Freddy. Freddy moves along the right hallway. He's the most elusive of all, frequently hiding between cameras or lurking subtly within a frame. Watch closely. When he appears in a right angle camera, or I guess the right hallway, respond instantly. Freddy attacks without delay. Shut the right door the moment he's visible. Once he vanishes from that spot, you're safe until his next approach. So yeah, that's what I should have done. I get so yeah, he always approaches on the right. Okay. Freddy might be in camera 7. He might just be hiding out of frame. That's always a possibility. Let me check. No dice. At least I don't think so. What about here? Oh, hey Foxy, how you doing? Doing good? Chilling over there? You know, my only big concern I think now is the possibility of Freddy having like multiple locations on one camera. He laughed again.
He was just a kid. Didn't even fight back. Just looked up at me.
He keeps laughing.
Like I was gonna fix it.
Oh, there's Chica. What the hell? Where are you? Foxy still hasn't moved. Mute, 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 mute. See, isn't that funny? Oh my god. Where? Where? What? Alright, so there's gonna be a bit of a weird cut. I guess, well, okay, I'll probably find a way around it. But I basically talked a bit about how, you know, there was complaints about the phone calls, apparently, according to the game dev. Not, you know, I don't really know what those complaints are about regarding the phone call, because I personally enjoy the phone call. And for a while, I thought it was because you can't mute the phone call. And my dumbass didn't notice a giant mute button literally under Sunday when the phone was ringing. Probably because I usually wasn't looking on camera, but I was always like looking towards like the map layout, so it's always like in my peripheral, so I can't see it. Until I like looked to the left and then I saw the mute button. I'm like, oh wait, it's literally right there. So there you go. With that said, I don't know, there was stuff about, the game developer was talking about literally taking the phone calls out in a future update and then replacing it with him just giving instructions, which I think is just a bad move. I'm not sure why they would do that. Again, I don't know the nature of the criticism behind the phone call. I frankly like the phone call. So not sure what's going on there, but I don't know if that's the right move. Literally just ripping the phone call out completely and just replacing it with like instructions, because I think that just that like in terms of a game, like that doesn't make sense to do personally. So that's just my 2 cents on that scenario. But yeah, okay. So now that we know about Freddy, I gotta be careful. Freddy must have gone to the kitchen.
Next time, don't close the right door. I want to see how fast they grab you.
Okay, well that's nice. I was actually, if see, oh wait, oh my god, that was actually perfectly timed. I was about to say like that was kind of like odd timing because I closed the left door. If I had closed the right door, you know, and he said that, then that would have really spooked me. But the fact that Chico was there still made it spooky, I guess, like the timing. Now I need to figure out the rotation for Freddy. I need to see where Freddy goes because Freddy's moving, but I have no clue where they're going. Freddy laughed again. But where's Freddy? Where is Freddy? Freddy is not... oh. Ew. Disgusting. Hey there, Chica. I already checked the lights.
Some of the blood never washed out.
He laughed again. I am having a hard time tracking Freddy. Like, not knowing where he is in general. What? Oh. Did he just knock over my camera? What the hell? Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Oh, what a bum. Wait, no. Chica knocked over my camera. Oh, what a bum. That. What's that sound? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh! Oh, do I keep watching that? Wait, they actually knocked out the camera. That is crazy. Okay, that was cool. That's a cool event. Where is... I don't like this. I still don't know where Freddy is. I'm having trouble finding Freddy. I'm having trouble finding him. Oh god. Okay, well, Chica's still... Oh my god. Oh lord, this is gonna haunt me. I didn't see was Golden Freddy there? Oh lord, you gotta be joking. He's right there. Upon hearing a child's giggle, Golden Freddy has appeared on one of the... Oh! Immediately search the feeds and focus your view on him. Maintaining visual contact will cause them to disappear. Be quick, your reaction time is limited. That explains that. So I guess the 2 times that I got to this point, you know, and I died like that, is because of Golden Freddy. Got it. Okay. Alright, and that's gonna be it for One Night at Freddy Fazbear's for now, right? I'm pretty much gonna wait for the game to get updated because it's in work in progress, right? And the main things, I guess, that are at least mentioned in terms of like what is still, you know, what still needs to be done for the game is an audio overhaul, which has not been done yet. It's still being refined, which is why, as I mentioned earlier in the video, there's a lot of sounds that are ripped from FNAF 1 because those are pretty much, I guess, like placeholders for the meantime. Also, animations are not fully polished yet, so that is also something they're going to be working on. I'm not sure if they plan on editing anything else in general, but so far, really like it. Obviously has that FNAF 1 feel to it. I really like the phone call again. I don't know, like I'm seeing like, it seems like the developer's intent on removing the phone call. I really hope that doesn't happen. Again, I don't even know what complaints are happening. From what I'm seeing in the comments, a lot of people are actually praising the phone calls and saying that they have no problem with it. I don't think there's a need to remove anything. And if they plan on, from what I'm reading, the plan is to remove the phone call and those like intermittent messages and just have the phone call be instructions on how to play the game. But I guess we'll see how the game continues to be updated the next time we check this out. But like I said, in general, at least from everything I've seen so far, atmosphere-wise, really nicely done. But of course, with all that said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know you're enjoying the content and want to see more of it. Here are the credits. And with that said, I'll see you in another video. Game description below. I think I said that. And take care.